To have her back on the show here again on the Midday Show is the one and the only, ladies and gentlemen. Simi's right here on your number one hit music station. What's good?
Hi. It's been ages.
And that's great. Naked Wire, right? I can picture it to be anything, right? You know, but it's easier when it's from the horse's mouth. Because right, in Naked Wire, I might say, is it controversy or Naked Wire? Is it things you cannot obviously you can't touch a Naked Wire?
Actually, it's not controversial at all. It's something that I feel most people, if not everybody, agrees on.
Okay. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a song for love, for lovers, for loving, and I mean, everybody knows me to be a love song type of
girl.
But I've never really written anything like so in your face, sexual. It's not as sexual as some people, mind you.
But like,
but when you listen, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And we're gonna be dropping that fat joint, ladies and gentlemen. It's brand new, Naked Wire. We say it every time, right? But just imagine you hearing that on a song. This is Simi, brand new on your number one hit music station, Naked Wire.
About Naked Wire. So I was so excited to see you in Center Video. That was a
Naked Wire.
Yeah, it was a Naked Wire, but it was giving. Like, it was seriously giving. I'm like, okay, I think I'm seeing actor Simi here. Actor / model. And that was like such a flex. You look so good.
Thank you.
I kept on looking like, yo, wow. I think there's extra bag to be made. So like, are we really considering acting or something? Because that should be a thing. I'm just telling you.
I've actually been in a movie. Adekunle movie.
Yes. Mokalik.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not as crazy about acting as I am about music, to be honest. But it's something that, is exciting to do like every once in a while.
You should.
People have mentioned it to me, so maybe when I'm not.
Yeah.
When I'm not.
Because
from the video Soldier, I just felt, you could kick that off.
Yeah, and I actually watched Mokalik, so yeah, that was actually quite nice. It was nice to see you in that. So yeah, I feel you should do more. Like,
I'll try.
Yes.
Shiba, oh Shiba, girl, you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me.
Now the thing is, people keep asking questions. Have you moved back? Are you going to be here for? Are you moving back? I mean,
I didn't move away now. That's like I said, like it's back and forth. Like I'm here for work. I'm there for work. I'm here for vibes. I'm there for vibes.
I like that.
So whatever is being given,
you take.
Just tell me where it's at. I'll be there.
It's about the money, anyways, for me.
Most days.
Sure, it is. Because now, if you think about it, like the bag has to be complete.
Yeah.
And I remember when Adekunle said school fees money music.
even diaper money is not simple.
I mean,
crazy.
But like, to be honest, now you're talking about like, having to have these responsibilities, and you yourself, like, you're such a sweet baby girl. Like, how has that been, like, that transition from like, baby girling to like having to be full on, like, what are you doing?
No, you have to throw your W's.
I think it's just giving me props because it is not easy. Yeah, but I think it's just prioritizing, and then committing to your priorities. Because I mean, the thing is, the more important things you have in your life, the less time you have to dedicate to all these things, And I think what's important again is understanding that this is hard before you even go into it, so that it doesn't overwhelm you.
Being honest with yourself about that.
Yeah, so, and that just helps me. And I love my family, I love my daughter, I love my husband. We
love you guys. Can we just say that?
Thank you. And I love music so much, so it's just finding that balance, and committing to it.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And sometimes, when things change, like motherhood is not easy. Right? When
she's like, don't get me started.
Because truthfully people need to understand that sometimes you cannot do the same things you do every time. You have to, it almost feels like you have to kickstart an engine again.
Yeah.
So how is the process for you then and now in making music?
funny thing is when I was pregnant, that's when the pandemic was the strongest.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
So then I just dropped Duke, which is actually my biggest song so far.
Yeah.
And somehow that song was just had a life of its own.
Yeah.
And then I dropped an EP right after. But I've been working on the EP before.
Okay.
I gave birth. I think because I just saw my future, so I was trying to get ahead of the whole thing because I
everything.
knew it was gonna be hard. Like just being responsible for another human life. And it's not something that I wanted to just delegate to someone else while
Absolutely.
I was, doing. Which I'm not judging it. I'm just saying that's not what I want.
Yeah,
to
like
do.
you want it to be
Exactly.
involved.
I'm a very hands-on mom, and it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, but like it was necessary, and I had to do it. Therefore, I did
Salute you.
Do you have any ritual before you record?
it. Not really. Again, it depends on the inspiration behind the recording. Sometimes I record because I have to record. I have to record a song or have a feature or whatever. Sometimes I record because I have an idea. So as long as I get in the headspace, I don't feel pressured and I'm there. If a song is being too stressful for me, I just back away for a second or a day and I come back to it. But I don't have any rituals per se.
Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally
You have been giving us some music. We saw you as well as a judge. That was
Yeah.
actually quite cool. How
I
did you
know.
feel about that?
Very exciting because I've never done anything like that before. So to just be in that position and just help other people in their journeys is just exciting. for
Love
me.
it.
Yeah, and talking about journey, right? It gets to a point where you feel like, for someone like you breathe and you music every single time. But that's a part of you a lot of people do not know. And not everybody wants to speak about it, right?
Yeah.
But talking about you and family and how people project it in different ways. Do you sometimes always want to answer some questions but you just don't want to, or you feel like a lot of people lie about certain things and you want to correct it and it's hard for you?
If it's about correcting things, I feel like the public believes whatever makes them happiest. So regardless of what you say, like for example, if someone says, "Oh, Simi is a boy," and I go, "No, I'm a girl," I'm like, "What would you say before?" I feel like they're just gonna always respond. At the end of the day, they just want to be right. They don't care that you're right or that you know better. It's just So I really honestly do not care about correcting any notions or
You be like, I be doing it. Okay, I'm about to talk. I know I'm going to cause some wahala. Let's go. And I know obviously like sometimes it's straight up shade. Like the minute you say something, people are straight up coming for you, and like that's probably gonna happen, but you still do it anyway. And like how does it work? Like in your head, it's like I'm gonna talk, or like what is it?
I'm not much of a conformist, but I'm passionate about things that I care about, and it's not sometimes, actually not sometimes, most of the times, the things that I'm most vocal about don't even have to do with me. It's not like maybe I'm experiencing some kind of personal abuse or whatever. It's just if I see people around me, people that don't have the same platform, and I just feel like it's important to speak up. And like people are gonna talk anyway, and I don't ever want to be seen as someone that just went with the flow of the river or with what everyone else
which
is
is
doing.
which is the game now.
I'm not I'm not a pretentious person, and
like
I don't
that.
know how to be.
Yeah, and that's great.
So Dora, baby, take my number. Take my number. You can call me later. Call me later. Me, I want to be your lover.
Anybody will work this year, right? Is that sometimes you drop a
Yep.
single, you're actually pushing into, maybe you're working on something this year.
That's exactly what's happening. In 2 weeks, my album is coming out.
Oh,
Yep.
I mean, look at how we're shocked at the same time.
I like that.
I like to be very nosy, right, about setting things.
Yeah.
Features. Who are the people you're working with this time?
Well, I'm not at liberty to say right now. Wow. Yeah, because we want to do. We're gonna.
How
put out
many
the track
features?
list
Okay,
next
can
week.
we at least ask how many
Yeah.
features?
2. Yeah.
2.
Okay, so how many songs?
You've already answered the question.
We will give you the one
You
that
already
I
answered the
want
question.
now.
Well, it's
so-
11. I can say that
Okay,
because
11.
just today Apple Music released it for
the
pre-save
pre-save and
yeah, we haven't announced it yet because we just dropped the single, so we wanted that to
Okay. Because I was about to go and check.
Yeah, no, but if you go there you can pre-add
You pre-save
Pre-add?
it, and then once it comes
Yeah.
out, you just
You
have
get
it
it,
all.
yeah.
Do is just that. And that's why I tell you, buy Nigerian music, stream Nigerian music.
Yes.
yeah.
You know, the thing is, people just talk. You talk, but, work the walk too as well. Just make sure you buy Nigerian music.
Yeah.
That works magic.
It's gonna be called To Be Honest.
To be honest.
Yep.
Simi, when you see things like this,
I know, like I'm already
feel like-
expecting.
No. I know what I know you think is gonna. That's not. It's not. It's candid, yeah, but
Okay.
it's not like controversial in that way. This
You know-
is more me.
We
be
know sometimes
honest
we don't
about
even
me.
care if you are, because sometimes everybody
No,
Simi to sorrow.
I'm not saying it's not about worldwide stuff. This is more me. This is more Simi centered. So
Are we gonna hear some real truth into that?
Oh well, everyone is nodding their heads now. I'm really like, my boy is really peaked. Like, what's going on?
Anytime I see Simi, is she your best friend, right?
that's my baby.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
That's
y'all.
my baby.
I know anytime I see her, I know there's
That's
trouble.
like that's my daughter.
I love that. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
we're
good
so
trouble.
cute.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So we cannot wait to see that what's
That's
happening.
Yanu, by the way, because people can see who you're pointing at.
Yanu, how
For
are you?
those that can't see.
They can see you live, actually. I know the
Yeah, that's what I
cameras
said for
can
those that can't see.